This is Alan Bush with ADMIS. In the stock index futures, we are seeing prices higher in the overnight trade. This normally would be a sign that there could be some resolution coming to the negotiations in Washington, and yet our feeling is that as long as the dollar index remains under pressure, that it may be a while before we do get a resolution to that crisis. So even though stock index futures are a bit higher this morning, thinking that a lot of these gains will be given back, and I think we can see futures trading lower on the day. Over in the foreign currencies, seeing the euro currency trading higher, even though we did have some bearish numbers on the employment situation in the Eurozone. Also the pound gaining, even though we did have some manufacturing numbers coming in on the weak side. And the yen also trading higher, even though we did have business confidence in Japan coming in a bit on the weak side as far as their Tankan is reporting. That's their official report from the Bank of Japan, basically showing what business leaders think about the outlook for the Japanese economy. The dollar index trading now at an 8-month low. We feel that as long as interest rates here in the U.S. are likely to be pressured, at least at the long end, that we will probably see additional pressure in the dollar index. Of course, the budget shutdown, the federal budget situation is a negative as far as short-term interest rates is concerned. Also, the ongoing quantitative easing program puts additional downward pressure on U.S. interest rates, all of which are bearish for the greenback. So look for more of the same, additional pressure likely in the U.S. dollar. Over in the interest rate markets, this is the 4th day in a row now that futures are underperforming the news, especially at the long end. Futures should probably be higher in light of the federal government partial shutdown, and yet we are seeing 30-year treasuries under some pressure again today. So from here, I would look for lower prices across the board, especially at the long end of the curve. Once again, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.